Welcome to the Truth Radio. I'm your host, Crazy Eddie, along with Mr. Lexima. Mr. Lexima, today was a great day, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I guess it depends on what side of the line you're on, but yes, it was a good day.
That's right. OJ, a free man today. He was granted parole. A Nevada parole board decided Simpson should be freed after the former NFL star apologized for his role in the 2007 armed robbery. Said he had been a model prisoner and promised that he'd have no conflicts if released. It felt like I was watching the trial all over again as CNN
Oh yeah.
and MSNBC, even Fox was tuned in to OJ today.
Yes, this is true. This is true. It was just so it was almost like it was 95 again with the trial.
Yeah.
So and in 94 with the
94.
Well, the trial was 95. The 94 was the Bronco chase and the whole all that.
I could be off on those dates. It's been so long ago.
Yeah, 94 was the chase. 95 was the trial.
Do you remember where you were?
Yes, I do actually. I know where I was.
When
the verdict came in, I was at the movie theater that I used to work at.
Oh, no,
yeah. Nate and I remember our friend Nate and I watched it on TV together.
Yeah, okay. I was working at a pharmaceutical company.
Yeah, I remember you came later on that day.
Yeah, I was working on a pharmaceutical company, and we all got pulled into the break room. Everybody just, got off.
So you're saying the world stopped basically.
The world stopped
when the verdict was coming in. Okay.
And I was in a room filled with white people, and when the verdict was read, I quietly moonwalked out of the room.
So you left them to discuss it, but you got out of there. That's all you just needed to hear the verdict. That was all.
I did a Michael Jordan jump in the air after he hits the shot on Elo.
Right.
It was quite the moment. So what is OJ going to do now? Is the question. What's he going to do now?
He's going to play golf in Florida. That's what he's going to do. There's nothing else to do. That's where he told the parole board that he wants to be paroled in Florida. So, he'll be in Florida and probably somewhere in South Florida. I don't remember where he used to live. I know he has a residence in South Florida. I think that's where the daughter stays. So
yes.
And speaking of the daughter,
no,
she didn't hold up as well, has she? The last 10 years.
No.
I don't mean to.
I hope it's not what you're gonna say.
I'm just making a comment. We'll just leave it like that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but maybe it's been hard on the family.
Of course, OJ says I've done my time. I've done it well and as respectfully as I think anyone can.
But not to a lot of people who believe that he was the one that did the double murder. So,
hey, he was found not guilty.
Yes, he was in a court of law. In a
court of law. He is 70 now. 70 years old now, and he really expressed the fact that he really just wanted to spend time with his children,
right?
And he wants to do that in the state of Florida, our state, over there in the Bay Area, Tampa.
Oh, okay.
I might run into Mr. Simpson.
He'll be on the golf course. Just all I want him to do, just relax for the rest of his life now. Just calm down, okay? Calm down and because he did start getting a little bit erratic in the parole. Because they were the four parole board were a little bit funny. They seemed like they were trying to get under Simpson's skin a little bit.
The first guy, the bald-headed white.
The bald-headed, yes, trying to get under his skin a little bit. Simpson seemed a little rattled in the second part of his hearing. And the first part was all good. Second half, He was like the Atlanta Falcons, in the Super
Right.
Bowl. They had a great first half, and then the second
Yeah.
half, the Patriots just came back on Atlanta. So he was doing terrible. He was doing terrible in the second part of that thing. And he just he was getting a little bit antsy. The his facial expressions seemed like he wanted to knock somebody out, even at 70 years old.
Yeah. I thought OJ came off, I don't know, a little brash, a little uh what do you mean talk,
Yeah, yeah.
you could see that he still had that argumentative, you know, thing about him.
He must have known that definitely he was going to get paroled, because why would you act like that?
Yeah.
Why would you act so with all that bravado? You know?
Yeah, I got a little nervous when they asked him about the actual incident where the guns came in, and he said something to the effect of the third guy back pulled out a gun, and he was looking forward. He had no idea. And hearing him explain that, uh, I was nervous. I thought he was going to mess it up for himself right there. He did a
Yeah,
little
I
too
mean, he
much talk.
did.
He did too much talking today. A
That's what
little,
I'm saying. That's what I mean.
little
That's what I
too
mean.
much talking.
But he had to. I mean, they asked him questions. He had to explain himself. It was a little bit of a dog and pony show where, the parole board, I'm sure they knew they were on TV.
Oh, of course.
This is their 15 minutes right here of fame.
That's right.
Other than this, they're talking to a bunch of bums every day. Besides OJ, that's their life.
Right.
They talk to bums every day. But now they're in front of the camera. The one guy was wearing his Kansas City Chiefs tie.
Right. Why out of all the ties
Why exactly? You know why? He wanted the world to know he was a Kansas City Chiefs fan, because it was a spectacle today. That's all.
Marketing. He's going to get an endorsement from the Chiefs. Maybe, who knows? I'm still going to boycott the NFL if Kaepernick does not get picked up. So
right, just to mention Kaepernick again. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see about Kaepernick.
Of course, OJ finished his career in the 49ers as greatest team of all time, 5 Super Bowl rings. No Deflategate.
Greatest team of all now? No, I think the Patriots want to say something about that. They want to talk to him.
No Deflategate.
They say, hey, Brady's been in the league since the early 90s. What's going on?
No deflatable balls from Montana or Young.
What does a deflatable ball have to do with anything? I don't understand. Wouldn't you want your ball? Wouldn't you want the ball fully deflated, fully inflated? Why would you want it deflated? Come on, now.
It's easier to catch, less bounce to it. Less bounce.
The ball shouldn't be bouncing at all. The ball should never touch the ground.
It's easier to catch a semi-deflated ball than it is a hard NFL ball, the way it's supposed to be intended to be caught. I mean, Jerry Rice used to catch.
It should be easier to throw. It should be easier to throw a highly inflated ball.
Yeah.
Just zipping through the wind. Just zipping through the wind. I don't
getting back to the top.
What's the big deal? So what if he deflated the ball? What does it matter? You still got to stop it. So
yeah.
why couldn't the defenses just stop the guys from catching the ball? I don't understand.
Listen, OJ,
you just stop that.
We will try to get OJ on the show, and since he's got time now, and he will be in Florida, I may send a crew down there to get.
You want to get OJ on the Truth Radio?
I think we should get him on the show and ask him a few questions. He's got.
We'll make some phone calls. That'd be a very interesting interview.
Yeah.
So
now the deal is, how is he going to make his money? Well, according to CNN Money, when O.J. Simpson gets out of prison, he'll have far more financial resources awaiting him than most ex-convicts, they say. Simpson reportedly has $5 million in contributions to a retirement plan run by the Screen Actors Guild, according to USA Today. The exact amount of money now in that account is known only to Simpson and his financial advisors.
And I'm sure his daughter and his son as well. I'm sure they couldn't wait for daddy to get out of prison. They couldn't wait.
Yeah,
now she didn't like working at that. She didn't like working at that call center anymore. She doesn't like that. She wants to
That's-
quit, and then now daddy's come home to take care of her. That's the way it
Daddy's
should be.
come
That's the
home
way it
now,
should be.
and I think that now that the parole guidelines for him to follow, uh, to me, I just see a big setup. You know, they said no excessive drinking, no leaving the state without permission. Of course, those. I mean, not leaving the state without permission is easy to follow, right?
I mean, you're on parole. You know,
Uh,
you got rules. If you
don't
don't
shoot
want to be,
anybody. Don't hit
OJ does not
anybody.
have to be on parole. You know that, right? He does not have to be on parole. He can stay in prison for the length of the rest of the length that he has in prison. The 30 whatever
Another
year.
5 years. Is it? His time has been cut
No.
down to 2022. Would be his time to get out due to his good behavior.
Oh, the good
And
behavior, but anything could change in prison, of course. You know, something incident could happen,
he was a
and
model
then
prisoner, right? So he got
so
that cut
far,
down.
so far,
So
so far.
it was cut down 50%, and him,
Right.
I think he did better than that. And now,
So
uh,
would you rather do another 5 years in prison or get on parole?
well,
And
if
if
he
the
gets on parole, and he keeps up with his good modeled like citizen
if you
behavior,
want, if
it
you
can
would
be
you
cut down
rather,
even more.
if you wish to get parole, then just abide by the laws. What's so hard? I don't
Well,
understand.
I'll tell you what's so hard.
You're at
Right?
home. You know what I would do? You know what I would do? You know what I do if I'm on parole? I'm
What?
staying home all day. That's what I'm doing. Okay, because I know there's gonna be people out there that
And
are
listen,
gonna try
we're
try
talking,
try and bed OJ on. You know,
we're
so
talking
on the
about
go.
Tampa,
On,
Florida. Okay,
yes,
a lot
yes,
to do
yes.
there. A lot of
Yeah.
bars,
Lot of
a lot
everything
of
over
strip
there.
clubs over there. You know.
Oh man. So
Oh,
all I know,
uh,
OJ is going to have some fun,
a lot of
but
people who want to try OJ. Okay, and OJ has to not drink alcohol excessively. Who determines
well,
what's
remember
excessive?
OJ also.
Anybody could they can just pop in unannounced, and OJ's got a bottle of wine on the table, and then pro officer says, "Oh, you know what? That's excessive. You're going back." It's too vague.
That's
It's
why I
it's too
said
vague.
I would not be in the public eye if I was OJ. I just keep a very low profile and have a very tight circle, meaning the people that are around me, my immediate friends and family. That's it,
Yeah,
because you can't mess up again. Now, again, he is 70 years old. It's not a 45-year-old OJ no more. You know, this is a 70-year-old man now. You know, so 70-year-old man shouldn't be out there in the first place doing whatever. But
but he's OJ, so we'll see what
he is
happens. Yeah,
OJ.
we'll see what happens. Uh,
OJ said, "Hey, I'm OJ." You know, like the Jay-Z song. You know, OJ's gonna find out he is still a Negro in this country. You know, doesn't matter where you go, OJ. I don't care what you do. You know, you went from a college star to NFL prominence to do it being a NFL reporter.
to being a great
Uh,
49er, to being a great
you're a great
49er.
great 49er, but and you became a great reporter in your post NFL life, and then you messed up. You know, and then you messed up. But through all of that, the one common denominator that OJ was black. You know, he can't change that. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter what the fame and all that. Once it's gone and came back and gone, you're still black, OJ. Okay, you're not OJ. You're not above. You're not above your race. You're not above something happening to you again.
Well,
So,
well, we just have to wait and see what happens with OJ. His best friend came to the end. I spent 9 years making no excuses about anything OJ says. I'm sorry that things turned out the way they did. I had no intent to commit a crime. His friend offered to give him a ride out of jail um, if need be, So we'll see what happens. But
just behave, OJ. That's all he has to do.
yeah, just behave and you know don't go to that bar because that's where it's going to happen at the bar. You know?
I think he's gonna be cool. He's an older man now, so he's gonna be cool. He's gonna be a good boy.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. We beat this thing to death. Anything else, Mr. Lexima?
No, that's all. That's all. I think
Okay.
we beat him to death. That's all.
All right. All right. So we'll see what happens with OJ. Check out the website, thetruthradio.com, thetruthradio.com, thetruthradio.com. Also, check us out
What's
on
that site again?
thetruthradio.com. Check
Thank you,
out
sir.
Instagram, check out Facebook. We're all over the place. All right. Give us a call, all that good stuff. All right. So for Mr. Lexima, I'm Crazy Eddie. You've been listening to The Truth Radio. The truth will set you free, and we are out.